So, anxiety, panic attacks, crazy stress, you feel like the world is crashing down around you. What do? Stop. Hammer time, collaborate and listen. But first, stop and breathe. And if you got it, do it again. Anxiety sucks. I mean, I don't care how well you deal with it, anxiety sucks. And I find it really, really hard to believe that there are people that don't have panic attacks and social anxiety. I think that they just don't talk about it, right? So how do we deal? Like, this is this super crazy thing that we feel kind of powerless about. How do we survive? As the first step, right? Survival is the first step. Dealing with it so it doesn't happen again, and then hopefully getting through the process so it's not the world crashing down around us. It's just a bad moment. For me and the crazy mommy hormones, most of my anxiety lately is about the kids. So, for example, I did my first consignment sale yesterday, and I had to sort through their clothes, put them on hangers, price them, and then give them to somebody so that somebody else could find them a good home, right? Well, then the panic attack happened. Oh my God, my babies are getting so big. Soon they're gonna be grown up, and like it tumble-salted into a crazy ball of anxiety. And I didn't need that anxiety. Most people don't. I really didn't need that, so I had to be like, okay, stop. All right, what I do to deal with my panic attacks, it helps me a lot to dissect how I'm feeling, right? So like itsy bitsy spider kind of thing. So I'm up here, I'm having a panic attack. All right, what am I feeling? That's the first thing. Okay, what am I feeling? I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling crazy. I'm feeling stressed, like I kind of can't breathe a little bit. I'm feeling hormonal. I'm feeling just, okay. I've labeled how I'm feeling. First step, awesome. All right, why am I feeling that way? Well, I'm feeling kind of powerless because I'm letting go of these things that, you know, I saw my children wear and grow out of and live in, and, you know, I have the pictures of the cute Halloween outfit, and, you know, there are memories attached to these clothes and these toys. Well, okay. Why? Well, because I had joy with these things, right? Okay. Am I ready to let these things go? Yes. You know, at some point it may be a no. I've been trying to kind of just go through my stuff and kind of minimalize, you know, have less clothes because I don't wear my work stuff anymore. So I'm trying to kind of pare that down, and, you know, the high heels, which I really don't need anymore. You know, I'll probably save like 1 or 2 pairs for holiday outfits or special occasions, but the rest of them I'm letting go of. But it's that emotional connection to stuff. Oh gosh, sorry. That Americans seem to have over other cultures because we attach memories to things as well as people. So my great memories of my children and like the old holiday outfits and playing with specific toys, you know, I put up a bouncer for sale that they had both grown out of, but I remember great memories of both children bouncing in the bouncer and growing bigger and all this stuff. So it's not only good with the children, it's good with this item. And it reminds me of hoarders, right? Yeah, but so my anxiety is because I've limited it down. It's because I have feelings attached to these things. Okay. Am I ready to let them go? Yes. Okay. Then breathe. Thank you, items, for bringing me joy. I'm ready for somebody else to take you home and find good use for you. Okay? Yay! A lot of times, gracious, sorry guys, it must be nap time. A lot of times I have anxiety over feeling powerless. I do, very much so. So I start thinking of things that I have control over. So like the hormones will hit you like, especially when they just started daycare. I was like, oh, the kids aren't with you. What are they doing? What if they're hurt? Oh my God, what if the daycare gets stomped by Godzilla and catches on fire? Like, oh, anxiety doesn't have to make sense. That's the kind of at least amusing thing about anxiety. It doesn't make sense. Godzilla could totally destroy the daycare center, and what would I do with my babies, right? So again, stop, breathe. What am I feeling? I'm feeling stress. I'm feeling like I really miss my kids. I'm feeling like I'm powerless over what they're doing during the day. Okay, what can I do about this? Well, I can call the daycare. And they warned me ahead of time. They're like, yeah, you know, you can call, check in on the kids, see how they're doing. We'll let you know, see how their day is going. So I had the option. I could call the daycare center, right? Okay. I have more than one options. I could too. I could go pick up the kids early. If I'm done with my work for the day, I'm done with everything I need to do, I can go and get the kids, okay? 3, I cannot do anything, okay? I can breathe, try and go through this panic attack, realize that it is just anxiety going through me, breathe through it, and let it go. I didn't realize I was tired. I'm really sorry, guys. So yes, there are always options, and one of those options is do something. One of those options is do not do something, okay? And there's usually a variety, but you always have at least 2 options, okay? So, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this way? Is there something I can do about it? All right. As far as social anxiety goes, I'm really bad with crowds, and a lot of it is because the psychic stuff and just everybody's emotions, but it's also because I really don't like being in crowds of people. So, for instance, I was getting ready to go to a big music thing with a friend. I had known about the music thing for at least a month, right? I was looking forward to it very much. I had to hype myself up. I built my little shields around me. I told myself I was excited. I didn't have to drive, which was a huge weight off my back, because I really don't like driving in the city or in like traffic. I don't do well with that. I don't parallel park, for the record. So for me, I kind of had to build myself up, create a safe space around me, and I really had a wonderful time. I really, really did. So I was really glad that I went, because I was extremely nervous, and I was like, should I cancel? I paid money for the ticket, you know, and I had a choice, right? Do something, do nothing. I chose to do something. I calmed myself down. I realized this is just something that I'm not used to doing. This is fun. I'm going to be safe. I'm with a friend. I don't have to drive. Yay! Go have fun, right? Down with that. Okay, so for me personally, the dissecting of the feelings really helps me kind of reel back the anxiety and the stress levels and the crazy and the hormones and anything else that's kind of going on. What am I feeling? Like, that's the first step. What am I feeling? Like, I'm feeling okay. Well, what does that mean? You know, am I tired? Am I hungry? Am I stressed to start with, and just something pushed me over the edge, and now it's all tumble salting around, you know? Is there something I can do? Gracious, worst video ever. Okay, is there something I can do? You know, I always have options. What can I do? Why am I feeling this way? You know, am I feeling this way because of some other event that sparked a memory? Like, oh, gracious. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let's go with the relationship realm, right? I should have thought of this stuff beforehand. Okay, I'm dating somebody. They're going to a bar. I have very bad memories with people at bars. In fact, I don't do bars like at all. I don't, because my ex cheated on me with someone he met at a bar. So for me, bars and people don't really mesh well at all. So the anxiety that I would have over a suitor going to a bar without me would certainly make me anxious, certainly make me stressed. Now, again, it certainly speaks to a level of trust in a relationship, right? The person would have two choices. They could tell me I was wrong for feeling the way that I feel, which of course is a very bad reaction. If somebody reacts like that, don't continue to date them. Or they could be comforting and say, I understand, I'm sorry that you feel this way. If you want, I can A, not go, B, go and text you so that you know that I'm alive and well. See, I could call you, I could FaceTime you, I could send pictures and texts if it will make you feel better, or I can invite you to come along and you could be there with me and do stuff together, which are all fantastic options for the record. So as long as the communication is there and the openness and the honesty and the trust that any relationship should be built on is there, that automatically for me starts to, okay, I can breathe again, right? No panic attack. I can breathe. Yay. So that would be an example regarding trust in relationships. And I know I'm certainly not the only one to have this happen. You know, there are a lot of people that have had people cheat, and it sucks because really that really does break just a huge bond of trust that we have in people in general. Like, just it changes how you look at anyone ever again, and that sucks. But it's nice to know that I'm not alone, because there are a lot of people that have been cheated on. It sucks, but it's true. So the anxiety that I would have in a relationship aspect, then yeah. But I mean, there's all sorts of relationship aspects that have the same thing that you might cause anxiety over. Try not to name names. I will use an example that is not my example. A friend had her boyfriend post a mostly nude photo on Instagram. No one told anyone. He certainly didn't say anything until my friend's best friend found the photo. Was the first one to find the photo. Messaged my friend and said, hey, have you seen this? My friend then got very upset, not with the boyfriend, but with the best friend for finding it and then telling her about it, which is extremely confusing. But just go with me here, okay? So she has anxiety over people having social media accounts that she's not, I guess, friends with, right? Which I guess I can get. I mean, if I were dating someone seriously, monogamously, you know, I would hope to be their friends on Facebook or, you know, wherever they do stuff. I don't really do too much on social media sites. So, you know, obviously it's not like they would be hiding something, but in this instance, I understand. He was specifically hiding naked pictures to some other chick. Yeah, I hear Snapchat is what people use that for now. I don't get that. I don't. Apparently porn is free, so I don't understand. But yes, the anxiety over the social media sites because of that and relationships, now I understand. Without that example, I would never have understood. It's like the people that have the joint accounts on Facebook, right? Someone always jokes that, oh, who cheated? Because if someone has to manage each other's social media stuff, then there is certainly an extreme loss of trust there. Extreme. And I get that. I do. I certainly wouldn't tolerate that bullshit, but I get it, okay? But again, breathe. What am I feeling? I am feeling anger over, over my boyfriend posting half-naked pictures on the internet, all right? You know, I think my first question would be to said person, be like, what the duck is this? And why are other women liking it? I would really like to know the answer to that question, FYI. But we'll never know. But identify the feelings, ask what is going on, because there's a possibility that there was a miscommunication in the relationship and she had thought they were monogamous and he had thought that they were not monogamous. In which case that may have been appropriate. I don't know. But, you know, does that mean, okay, to help my anxiety, both of us get off of a lot of social media sites and we just stick to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram? I mean, I don't know. You pick whatever you pick, but if that helps control your anxiety in a relationship, support that. Totally support that. High five. You found a solution. Or maybe you get rid of the guy, which... obvious. Hello. She didn't, by the way. Still funny. Yeah, so I think really anxiety is caused by a lack of clear definition and communication. For instance, relationship boundaries. If I am in a monogamous relationship, I will probably not be posting nude or mostly nude photos on internet sites. Again, personal decision, but I would hope that my better half would not as well, and that's clearly a respect boundary. But unless I had communicated that, I don't know that my partner would psychically know exactly what my expectations are in a relationship. Now again, I find some of these humorous because it seems to me like they should be so obvious. But in a world where people are so needy for attention, it's a possibility that these may not be obvious. So have this discussion. Please have ongoing discussions in relationships. What are our social media boundaries? You know, this one couple that I follow on Facebook, they work out together like that is their thing. They're personal trainers. They compete in body stuff. They sell the clothes that they wear. They are sponsored by like nutritional shake people, and they will pose together half naked. That's cool. That's their business. As long as they are both okay with that in their relationship, that's fine. And I'm sure they had discussions, right? Because he'll take pictures of her and she'll take pictures of him, and they have the cutest dog on earth. Oh my gosh, I want their dog. But, you know, that's them. That's their relationship. I'm sure that they've had discussions regarding this, right? And it is what it is. You know, they certainly don't hide their relationship. If you follow their pages at all, you know that they are together. So it's not like they're trying to cheat, I guess, is what I'm saying. So yeah, discussions, open communication, discussing boundaries, discussing feeling safe, discussing things that make you feel anxious, and finding solutions for those things that are agreeable to you both. That's the goal, okay? So take the steps that you need to reduce your anxiety, kind of control your anxiety by, you know, prepping yourself for a situation when you know you're going to feel anxious for. Public speaking, yeah. Travel to cities, yes. Anywhere where I may have to park in a garage or parallel park, yeah, totally need to prep for that. Or just avoid those situations together by having a communication, open communication in a relationship. Yeah, tired. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I love you. This will be the last video for the day. I'm really sorry. I just figured out that last week's videos listed as unlisted, so you couldn't reach them. I'm so sorry. With my son being sick, it was so crazy. So I apologize. I'm making sure that all of these are uploaded today, and I love you guys. Enjoy them. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.